Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. We back with another one. So we just got these new WBA rankings that just came out. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna go down every division and see what's what. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. If you listen to the playback, feel free to drop a comment as well. Y'all can follow me on my social media. It's scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ. Instagram L Dubs Boxing. Y'all know how we're gonna get down. We're gonna do a little screen share and we're gonna get to it. So I checked it. I had a chance to take a look at it just real quick. It just came out maybe like 10 minutes ago. So we're gonna see what's what with it. You know what I'm saying? We can find some possible matchups and stuff like that. So we'll see. All right. So start with the heavyweight division. So like I always say, we know what's going on at the top. Usyk is the unified champion. It's looking like he's going to fight Fury. You never know. Fury is so unpredictable. They're supposed to announce the fight after the Shazor fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking Fury to win, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people are picking him to win too. So they're supposed to announce it. We're going to see. Fury is kind of everywhere with it, so we'll see. But Usyk is, he's the man right now. He do have the IBF mandatory in Herkovic, who was called, but we'll see if they can get the Fury fight. I think that will go ahead before that. Dane Dubois is fighting this weekend. He's facing number 12 Kevin Larenia. That's on the undercard of Fury versus Zora. That's a pretty decent fight. So we'll see. Now Dane Dubois is supposed to be ahead of Herkovic in the mandatory rotation. So it's crazy, bro. We're going to see what happens. But that is a good fight, though, with Dubois versus Lorenzini. You know what I'm saying? Now, looking at the top 15, the top 15 is the same. The only change that they had was Martin Bakoli, he jumped Deontay Wilder. He was 3 last month. This month, he's number 2. You know what I'm saying? So they just flip-flop. So what that tells me is Michael Hunter, who's been sitting at the top spot for a couple of months, for a while, he may run it back with Martin Bakoli. I don't know if you guys remember that first fight. Bakoli, I think he popped his shoulder. He ended up getting stopped like in the ninth round, something like that. Now Michael Hunter was supposed to face Huey Fury. That fight fell apart. You know what I'm saying? So now Bakoli, when you see guys doing a little slight move like that, that lets you know something may be coming down the pipe. So I'm not mad with that fight. Both guys seem like they odd man out. But Coley beat Yoka. He should have had a fight already. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like under the radar. And Michael Hunter, I haven't heard from him since he fought Jerry Forrest. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Let me see. We're waiting for Wilder. I hope we get Wilder versus AJ. I'd take Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. I don't think ain't no ducking going on. It's just a bigger fight. But we'll see what move Anthony Joshua made. Arslan Beck, number 5. He's fighting Michael Wallace. That's December 16th. It's coming up. He probably stopped him in like 1 or 2 rounds. Let me see. Who else got something coming? I heard number 6, Lanier Paro got something coming. So we'll see. We'll see. Lucas Brown supposed to face Manuel Char December 17th. I just seen that announcement. And the rest of the guys, I'm not sure. Ajit Cabia do got a fight coming up. I think it's January 28th. So we'll see. We'll see. But ain't nothing changed with the top 15 other than that little swap at the top, Bakoli and Wilder. But, I mean, it is what it is with that. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get the Hunter rematch with Bakoli. All right. Moving down to cruiserweight. So we got the champion, Arslan Galamarian. He just defended his title versus Mandatory. D-Lo in the building. What's good with you, bro? Anelli in the building. Good evening. Salute to you. What's good with you? So I like it. Salute to you, bro. IB in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. So I don't know if you've seen the fight. I think it was November 19th. Arslan Galamarian fought his mandatory Alexei Igorov, and he won a good 12-round decision. That was a good fight. So he don't have a mandatory, as I know, in the WBA. So I like to see him unify. You know what I'm saying? But cruiserweight is one of those forgotten divisions. This is another one. Nothing really changed in these rankings as well. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like Dorticos who probably deserve another opportunity. Badu Jack is at the top, but I think they ordered him to face somebody in the WBC. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Definitely we need some unification. I know Lawrence Okoli, You know what I'm saying? He been it's crazy what's going on with his situation with Matchroom. So hopefully he can come out of that, and then we can get some big fights rolling. Chris Bella Smith got a fight coming up though. He's fighting December the 17th. You know what I'm saying, on the Sky Sports card. So if you guys want to tap in with that, so yeah, that's what it is. All right, moving forward, light heavyweight. Let me go back. Hold up, light heavyweight. So we got Dimitri Bivol. So we know he just defended his title versus Zerto Ramirez. They dropped Zerto to number 2. He was number 1, but Waxy moves up to number 1. And it looked about the same, you know what I'm saying, from last month. You know what I'm saying? Still got same notable guys. Number 3, Balagnas. He's supposed to fight Craig Richards, but Craig Richards got sick, so maybe they'll run that back sometime next year. And that's a good fight too. You got Joe Smith Jr. right up in the mix. Anthony Yarde, he's going to face Beterbiev January 28th. So, light heavyweight got some things. You got Andre Darrell down there. He just beat Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. But nothing too crazy. So, Bivol just had a mandatory defense. So, I'm not sure what he's going to do. I know he's Canelo talking about fighting him in September. We'll see. I don't think he's going to wait that long. If he got to fight Bowaxi, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather see Beterbiev for undisputed, but y'all know how the politics go. Robert Brown in the building. What's good with you, bro? He said, "Damn, that Zerto lost, huh?" Yeah, Zerto. Yeah, Zerto didn't do enough, man, in that fight. You know what I'm saying? All right, 168. So Canelo's undisputed. He talking about come back in May. You know what I'm saying? He said tune up. We've seen John Ryder become the mandatory in the WBO. So maybe that's something he'll do. Go to the UK or maybe just fight him straight up. Maybe over here. And then he talking about facing Bivol in September. So we'll see if it comes through. Yeah, we'll see. Canelo, you got to wait and see with him. Dave Morrell is a regular champion. He looked good in his last fight. Unfortunate fight with Adios. Adios dropped to number 5, but he probably should be off the rankings. But he having a good recovery, so good news. He had the surgery and stuff, and they say he walking and talking, so that's a blessing right there. So hopefully Dave Morrell can get some big fights. I know we got Plant versus we see Plant number 1. We got Plant versus Benavidez coming up. You know what I'm saying? For the WC interim title, that's a good fight. Maybe Morrell get the winner. In the meantime, who can he fight though? I think number 2, Eric Bazania, he's a good fight. He's a good fighter, yo. He had a good amateur background. He from Canada. I like that fight for him. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these guys, I think he'll pretty much beat, but they good names. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga probably won't get the opportunity. He on top rank. You know what I'm saying? So as y'all can see, it's not really a lot at super middleweight. Now, it's some good fighters. Don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of people we don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Middleweight. So we still got 2 champions right here, just like at 68. Triple G. He's a unified champion. He supposed to face Falcao, his IBF mandatory. We still don't hear. I haven't heard nothing else after that. Aristotle Lara, he'll probably end up facing Danny Garcia. That's the word on the street. But we'll have to see when they're going to fight. Supposedly a catch weight. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. What's good, Steph? Salute to you, bro. Nah, bro, y'all good. That's y'all, bro. Y'all, it's all good, man. Salute to you. You ain't miss me, bro. It's all good, man. I'm glad y'all guys had a good time. So I'm thinking Lara versus Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see. We'll see if they're gonna announce those fights coming up. Then number 1, you got Zarafa. He just fought. He talking about he gonna get the Triple G fight. So I don't even know what's going on with really. I know he's been campaigning for that. They got the WBA convention coming up, so it should be interesting too. You know what I'm saying? He said Zerto versus Darrell might be nice one. Yeah, I mean I'm with that. If those guys can make that fight, y'all know it's across the street type of shit. I honestly like to see Zerto go up to cruiserweight, to be honest. Morrell probably better. Another 20 months he'll move up to 75. Maybe. We'll see. I think he'll probably wait until he can get the winner between Benavidez and Plant. Lara is a huge 6'2" coming down. Lara ain't no 6'2". Lara like 5'9". I met him in person. He ain't that big. Nah, you probably mistaken, my bro. Now Lara like 5'9". He may be 200 pounds, but I know he ain't no 6'2". You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't no 6'2". All right, looking at these middleweight rankings, you got Sergio Martinez got a fight coming up at the WBA convention in December, and down in Orlando. Austin Williams fighting this weekend, so he's right there. He's supposed to face Phyllis Cash. Phyllis Cash has a fight coming up December the 10th. So if they win, that could be an eliminator because Ammo Williams moved up a spot. So that's what's up. You got Chris Eubank Jr. He got a good fight coming up with Liam Smith. I like that one. Thomas Lamont got a fight coming up in December. They go Danny. This kid right here, number 10. I don't know who that is. He just came into the rankings. I got to check him out. Antuno Michelle Williams. So we're going to look him up. That's some research right there. Brian Mendoza. So he got a good spot. He's number 12. Coming off that knockout victory over Jason Rosario. So that's what's up. They also ranked him at 154 in the IBF. So looking like he's going to have some options. So that's what's up. He said, for some reason, I want Morrell to bring up Andre for a fight. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not sure if Andre going to jump from 60 straight to 75, but oh no, it's 68. You're right. I'm tripping. I'm with that fight then. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got to be realistic. We don't see Andre in those rankings. He's only in the WBO rankings, so at 68. So if he came into these rankings, yeah, definitely we can see some good stuff. He said Eubank Jr. What the heck up to him? He just had a press conference the other day. Yesterday. He just had a press conference yesterday. He's gonna face Liam Smith January 21st. I'm really sure. Oh, okay. It's all good, bro. He said Ammo might be fighting. No, I think that fight is signed. They both gotta win their fights coming up, and I think that fight is signed. So maybe the first quarter next year. So that's what's up. Number 15, Guido Scram. He got a fight coming up December the 9th. I think it's in Philly or maybe New Jersey. It's on the undercard of Hank Lundy versus Shanard Bunch. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys into boxing like that, that's another name for you. I think he's with Samson Lickowitz too. 154. So no, Mel Charlo is the undisputed champion. He got Tim Tszyu January 28th. You know what I'm saying? So we all know about that. As far as a mandatory in the WBA, we're not sure. We ain't get no conclusion because Israel Marinov and Soro had those two fights, and they really didn't solve nothing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Wow, another domestic fight for Eubank for someone who puts a lot of work throughout the years. He don't want no smoke." I don't know about that. I don't know. I can't say that, but I don't know. I think it's probably depends on the circles you're running in and what you listen to. Because I don't think he was running from any smoke. You know what I'm saying? He just decided to keep going with his career because he was on the PBC side, and when Charlo they fought on the same card. To my recollection, him and Charlo was acting like he was dismissing him as an opponent when he fought Carball from the undercard of Charlo versus Hogan. I remember that vividly, and then he didn't want to wait no more, so I think he went and fought DeGale. I can't remember after that. So I don't think these guys be ducking. I think that shit. I don't know. It depends where you running at. But for me, I don't see Eubank as a duck. I don't know. Yeah, Lundy. Yeah, he's still fighting. Yep, he's still fighting. Yeah, for sure. It's about what I'm saying, your standing in the sport of boxing, what who you following and stuff like that. I know a lot of people get their knowledge from other shit. But as far as I know, I ain't seen Eubank ducking nothing. I can't remember. Maybe you can help me out, because I'm still learning this boxing shit too. 154. So number 3, Johan Gonzalez. He going over to Russia in a couple of weeks. He's going to face my man Kurbanov. That should be a decent fight. Johan Gonzalez is 31-1 with 31 knockouts from Venezuela. So y'all know those knockouts can be tricky. Liam Smith, we spoke on him. He got Eubank Jr. January 21st. Metcalf got a fight coming up too. I think he fighting. I want to say December 10th on the undercard of Warrington and Lopez. So Sissoko, he got a good fight coming up too. December 17th, he's fighting Talani Embiid, but that's at 147 though. So maybe he'll probably lose that. He got Castano still up in there. Yo, Elvis Gomez may have a fight coming up. I know he's coming off an injury. Hopefully everything's straight. Xander Zayas is fighting next week, December the 10th. So we just seen Charles Conwell over the weekend. Vito is fighting on, he's number 15. Vito fighting on Tank Davis on the card. So we'll see. We'll see. I like Eubank Jr. His pops too, for sure. He said hurry up and get to 140 and 130 with a real champ set. Yeah. Yes, sir. Get down there for Regis Prograis. Yes, sir. I got you. All right, 147. So Spence, waiting to see what he's gonna do. I think Spence. I like to go against the grain. I think Spence is gonna wait to see what happened December the 10th with Bud and Avanesia and just go straight to that. That's me, because I like to throw spice in the game. I don't like to go with what everybody else is saying that he's not gonna fight. He don't want to do business with Bud no more. I believe Spence when he said he want to fight and he want to be undisputed. So I think he might wait because they could have been announced Keith Thurman. Everybody know it's been Keith Thurman for like the past 2 weeks. They chilling, so we'll see. I think Spence got some up his sleeve though. I like how he be moving too. So we're looking at Stanley Jonas versus Virgil Ortiz. That's a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying, for the WBA regular. Hopefully they get that shit done in February, March. That's a good fight. I don't think it's gonna be nothing hindering that fight. And then we got the usual suspects in 147. Ain't nothing changed though. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting for Boots to announce his fight. You know what I'm saying? Hearing names like Buteyev, Magistrate. You see these guys 6 and 7. Maybe go down the IBF route. I don't even know. So we'll see. Yes, sir. So it ain't really nothing that we don't know that's going on at 47. 140. Alberto Playo, champion. Shoot, my man in the building, Broadway Joy, let you know what's going on with him. Y'all tap in with him. But I think he said March on your show, so that's what's up. We'll see. It gotta be one of these guys in the top 15. His mandatory is supposed to be Barrasso, so I mean, I don't know, but it's more attractive fights for him to make some money. Definitely with Gary Antoine Russell, that'd be a hell of a fight. Rolly, you see, Rolly came in number 9, but Rolly came in number 9 last month. So maybe that's still something solidified. He's still right there. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it and how everything's set up, it's probably going to be one of those two guys that he faced in March. You know what I'm saying? Which makes the most sense. Moving down, let me see who got something coming in the top. Harry Davis supposed to fight an eliminator versus Louis Riston sometime next year. I think February. Yeah, so he got something coming. Let me see. Sandor Martin versus Teofimo Lopez. That's next week. That's a good fight though. Kenneth Sam's supposed to be back next the December 17th. So we'll see. I heard names like Alfredo Santiago. That's not really a bad fight though, especially Santiago coming off that upset victory over Carl Dargan. So I'm with it. I just want to say a fight. 135, Devin Haney, undisputed, looking like Lomachenko sometime top of the year. You know what I'm saying? Tank Davis come back against Hector Luis Garcia January the 7th. That's a good fight though. Looking forward for that. I don't think that's like no easy. Like people be talking about tune-ups, yo. That shit ain't no tune-up. For real. That's a tough fight for Tank. But I think Tank still win that fight though. We'll see. But Tank facing a hungry champion. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of momentum, so it's gonna be a tough fight for Tank. And I don't think the weight and all that shit gonna matter because Hector Garcia, that dude like 5'9", 5'10". So he gonna fill out the 35 real nice. So we know Ryan and Tank supposed to have a deal in place. Ryan should be back. Ryan should be back in January 21st. Everything else looked the same, but it's one new entry though. Flores Schofield. So Schofield comes in at number 11. He's just signed with Golden Boy. He's supposed to be back sometime in January too. So that's a good look for him. Maybe they're trying to move him quick too. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how they play this because they got Williams Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? They got Schofield, Ryan Garcia. They probably won't put those guys together right now. Schofield's still building. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. The usual suspects, though. Frank Martin versus Michelle Rivera. That's a WBA eliminator. December 17th. That's a good fight. Two undefeated guys. So, yeah. It's looking good, though, 135. 130, Hector Luis Garcia. So he moving up to face Tank. He gonna keep his belt. That's what was put out on Broadway Joel's show. So good info right there. Y'all go check that out. So that's good. He can go up there and make some money. Win, lose, or draw. He can come at the 30 if he want to. Hopefully, of course, we want to see him in a unification. We got two vacant titles, WBC and WBO, but they're gonna get filled pretty soon. You got Ray Vargas versus O'Shaquie Foster for the WBC, and then the WBO, you got Navarrete versus Valdez. But he has a mandatory, Lamont Roach, so I'm pretty sure after he fight Tank, win, lose, or draw, they'll probably be ordering that fight. And they'll probably try to order that fight or get it something set in stone at the WBA convention in a couple of weeks, next week. So y'all look out for that, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that guy got an opportunity. And that's not really a bad fight, though. Hector Luis Garcia, if we want to come back to 30 and come back to Lamont Roach, I'm with it. But I want to see him unify, though. I think he can unify the division. Especially if Ray Vargas, if he become champion, that's a good unification right there. Okay, looking at 30. So it ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these guys they're gonna try to get their position up at the WBA convention coming up. I see William Foster down there. That's a good name right there. You know what I'm saying? Eduardo Hernandez, he got a WBC eliminator. You know what I'm saying? So Roger Gutierrez. So they got some decent names. You know what I'm saying? 130, like those guys, like Shakur vacated, and then the way they did Joe Cordina, it's crazy. It was just one champion for like maybe 2 months. You know what I'm saying? That was Garcia. So yeah, it's all good. 126. Man, we still got that shit going on with Lee Wood and Santa Cruz, man. That shit is crazy. He said, haha, they chilling. He said Spence might shock us and pull a Manny fight out the bag. Man, that's like going like 10 steps backwards. But he may do it. Playo. I like Playo. He can fight. March. He said, yes, March, we coming. That's when he coming back. Rumors. Benavidez playing undercard. That's dope right there. I have a feeling Sandor Martin gonna beat Teofimo. I said a lot of people saying that. I've been watching the fights of those guys. I like Teofimo still. I like the way it looks at 140. WBA 140. Yeah, pretty decent. Michelle Rivera, yeah, that's a good eliminator. That's a good fight, though. I think Rivera has the edge, though, breaking it down. D-Ray in the building. Salute. Yeah. I like him, too. He can fight, though. They were sleeping on him. He's the best at 130. Could be. I think it's between him and Cordina. I like Cordina, though. I think that'd be a hell of a fight. I think that may be the best fight to make right now at 130. But yeah, I like him. How good David be sneezing. He said, yeah, looking forward to unification with Ray. Yeah, he'll probably get some my man, he might get some opportunities. You know what I'm saying? He might get some opportunities. I know Samson was trying to get him some opportunities in the WBC convention, but he kept falling by the wayside, so maybe he gets some at WBA. Teaching the building. What's good with you, bro? Cobra at 35. Yeah, so Cobra moved up to 35 because he was supposed to fight Frank Martin, but I guess he wasn't ready. Hector going back to 30 after the Tank fight. He got that option for sure. They're not going to strip him. So, yeah. Wait, Who's that Cordina that you like? Joe Cordina, former IBF champion from Wales. He nice with it. Go check out his highlights when you get opportunity. He nice with it. He coming off a hand injury. He got Robinov at the top of the year for the IBF title. So, man, 126, man, I don't know what's going on with this shit. Lee Wood got a fight date, though. January 28th, you know what I'm saying, his hometown. So I don't know if that disqualify him and he gets stripped of the Reggie belt and then Leo go on about his business. I think if Leo Santa Cruz is the full champion, he'll probably face Mark Marcelo. I just got a feeling. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to throw it out there. Ray Vargas will still be the WBC champion. Win, lose, or draw at 26 when he move up to face Shaqy Foster. So that's still another fight for Leo. Josh Warrington, he got upset alert coming up against what's his name? Luis Alberto Lopez. That's a tough fight for him. That's December the 10th. And then Navarrete, same thing. He gonna move up to 30. If he wins, he'll have 10 days to either vacate 26 or stay at 130. You know what I'm saying? Pick and choose. So that's what it is. He said, my man Nunez is fighting next week in DR. That's what's up, bro. So keep him busy. I like him, though. The twist. When is Foster's 130 title fight? I mean, it's going to be on one of these PBC cards that's been rumored. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tank. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we know Tank fighting January the 7th, and we know Charlo fighting January 28th. So one of those two. He said, no, the matchup. Yeah, I like Cordina in that fight against Garcia. I do. I think it's a good fight. I think it can go either way, but I would favor it. I think that fight depends on where it's at. If it's like overseas, you know, they're going to give Cordina the nod. But just the skills and stuff, it's real competitive, though. I like the right hand of Joe Cordina. Heather Luis Garcia run numbers on you. So it's one of those fights. It's not like a walk in the park for nobody. I just would favor Cordina. You know, he said hit the like button. I appreciate it. Marcelo's still in the mix after a loss. Of course, he with the PBC. he's in the mix. Yes, sir. He just got ordered for a WBC eliminator. He's definitely in the mix. That loss shit don't mean nothing. He said, yeah, former champ. He said, yeah, I do. Yeah. I think I got him slightly though. It's real tough to break it down though. Like I said, I like Cordina's right hand, and I like his boxing ability. It's a tough fight because Garcia can run some numbers on him. So, yeah, I probably got to do some more studying. But as of right now, off the top, I'll take Cordina. I want to see the fight. He said he's too active. Yeah, he get hit with some shots, too, down the pipe. But, yeah, that might be the key for sure. No, I'm with that, too. Like, I'm not saying the one guy, like my man, I ain't saying Cordina gonna run through. I'd never say that. I think it's gonna be competitive. And I think Cordina can win that fight. We'll see. Hopefully it get made too. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. That's a good fight. He said I got Lopez beating Warrington. I said a lot of people do. I think he can win that fight. But like I said, he traveling over there. It's different. I know he did before. He fought what's my man's name? Isaac Lowe. But that's different type of shit. Now he going to a hostile environment. And Josh Warrington, he is a wounded animal though. Like you gotta get him now. I don't know. Right now, I don't know why I'm leaning towards Warrington in that fight. I don't know. But Lopez definitely got a style that can beat him because his footwork, his body punching, he can switch both sides. He's real active. He can get in and out. He's bouncy, and he's been active. He's trending up, and Warrington trending down, coming off a broken jaw, broken hand, tough fights with Mauricio Lara. That took a lot out of him. He had a tough fight with Kiko. So we're really looking at it. I'm not mad at people picking Lopez. I'm just thinking about the environment, the way that shit gonna be over there. We'll see. It's interesting though. Real interesting. A lot of unnecessary pressure on Warrington. Yeah, we'll see, man. Next week, I'm definitely locked in. We got a big jump in the rankings at 126. Ray Ford, he jumped up big. He number 3. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he gets some of this smoke, this matchroom smoke. Whether it's Lee Wood who supposed to fight January 28th for Kiko, or maybe I don't know. So that's a big ass jump. That's salute to him. Still some good fighters though. Brandon Figueroa. I think he gonna face Fulton. Robeisy Ramirez. He's more likely to get a WBO fight with Dalby, I'm guessing. Michael Conlon coming back next week. My man said Nunes coming back. Salute. I want to see him fight for sure. I like him. Mark Maceo, Mauricio Lara. Mauricio Lara dangerous. You got Kiko Martinez. So we'll see how they match these guys. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. It'd be great if like the top 15 fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Kind of cancel each other out. 122, you got MJ as a champion. He's I guess he got a medical exemption to face his IBF mandatory Marlon Tapales. So I'm not sure. Seeing pictures of him, like he gained a lot of weight. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but hopefully they got some type of resolution soon. Fulton is the other unified champion in this division. He's supposed to run it back with Figueroa. So that's a good fight at 26. And you know what I'm saying, nothing really crazy with these guys either in the rankings. No real crazy movement, or no movement at all, really. My man number 8, Max moved up a couple spots. Hector Valdez is in the rankings now, so maybe they run that back. That was a close fight, man. My man Max should have won that fight. To be being honest. Kevin Gonzalez, he fights on PBC. Maybe he got something coming. Let me see. Yeah. Carl James Martin got a good fight coming up in the Philippines too. I seen that shit recently. So we'll see. Bantamweight. Anyway versus Butler, undisputed. That's December the 13th. So coming up, that's gonna be on ESPN Plus. Early morning start. I'm expecting Anyway to win that fight and move up to 122. So that means these guys right here should be trying to get their position. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Tacoma Anyway. So Tacoma Anyway, that's Anyway's younger brother. He came into the rankings maybe 2 months ago. He came in at number 2. He came in the month after Gary Antonio Russell lost to Manny Rodriguez. They was like 1 and 2 or some shit, and then he popped in number 2. So he got him a spot. You know what I'm saying? Because number 1 is vacant. It's odd when they don't have like a number 1 guy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Nothing too crazy. 115, Joshua Franco. He's the WBA champion. He got a unification fight coming up with Ioka. That's December 31st. That's a good fight right there. Real good fight. Unification at 115, which is a hot division. You got the IBF champion, Fernando Martinez. He just beat Encajas twice. So that's another one that they can fight. He's strong and solid. You got the WBC is vacant, but we got that coming up this weekend. Estrada versus Chocolatito. That's for the vacant WBC. And as you can see, it's a number 1 is vacant. So they'll probably have a title eliminator. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Scrappy Ramirez right there. Number 2, he's with Golden Boy. Maybe he get a title eliminator coming up against one of these guys. That's something to look out for. You know what I'm saying? J8 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. My man Hyphen in the building. What's good with you? He said, what was the reason for the jump to 26 to fight Fulton? You talking about Figueroa? Figueroa moved up to 26 his last fight. He fought Carlos Castro. That was a WBC eliminator at 126. Fulton want to fight him at 26 because my man was crying about, you know what I'm saying, the weight. So he said, I want to come up there and fight you. And since Ray Vargas is going to 130 to fight for the vacant title, they can fight for the WBC interim. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I salute that move because that was a close fight for Fulton. Fulton can take a lesser fight and just defend his titles. But he's going after the toughest fight and probably the fight that probably make the most money for him right now. Figueroa rematch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with it. So it was Fulton going up there to 26. So you think Fulton will fight the other WBA champion at 22? Not next. Not next. Probably down the line. Hopefully sometime next year. We'll see. Commentary in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Elvis Rodriguez, we ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, I mean, he came straight off of getting cut by Top Rank and got on the Canelo card. Then he fought in March. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's that's typical of, some PBC fighters. Hopefully he'll be back on one of these undercards, you know what I'm saying, at 140. He fits in nicely too. I think they can develop him into a star because he got that star quality. But, maybe they wanna, make sure he's straight. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But I like to see him back too. I thought he looked good in his 2 fights on PBC. I think Fulton is just taking the opportunity. Just think if Ray Vargas beat Foster, if Fulton beats Figueroa again, he'd be outright champ in 2 weight division at the same time. Yeah, I mean that could happen, man. That'd be dope to go be 2 division world champion and stuff like that. I'm with it. I get where you're coming from. Folks coming on in. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro, for sure. Um, Let me see where we at. So we're gonna move to 112. So 112 got the world champion Artem Canyon. So he got a fight date with his mandatory David Jimenez. I think that's January 28th. I believe that's on the undercard of WBA versus Anthony Yard. So we'll see. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. Jimenez came from behind to win his fight. That was a good fight against Ricardo Sandoval. Real good fight. I think he dropped him late in that fight. And then Dr. Cannon, he kind of inactive, but he's a good fighter though. Might be the weakest of the champions at 112. You got Jason Martinez. He's going this weekend. Hopefully he make it to the fight. I ain't heard nothing. I don't want to jinx nothing, but be having some fight week. You know what I'm saying? Some drama. Hard to make it to the fight. So I hope everything good for him to make it to the fight. Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards may be the best right now at 112. I know Bam is coming there, but Bam ain't fought there yet. We gotta see. Bam supposed to be back in March to fight for the vacant WBO. So then it started getting spicy. If Bam wins, then we can get JC Martinez unification, Sonny Edwards. I think they should do it like this. If Bam get the WBO, do Bam versus JC Martinez, and Sonny Edwards should go after the Dollar Canyon fight. Whoever wins that fight. They fight in the UK. So, maybe they can do something over there for Sonny Edwards. That'd be dope. And then at the end of the year, we get undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So, business of boxing is going to dictate all that shit, though. Light flyweight. So, with this 108 pounds, Kenshiro put on a hell of a performance versus Kawaguchi last month, November 1st. So, he the man right now. So, he looking to do a 3-belt unification with Jonathan Gonzalez in May. We'll see if that shit get done. They both got mandatories, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully they can get it done. Yeah. And then we got the IBF champion, Naganji. That's another guy. He just signed with, he had a Fight of the Year candidate too against Flores. He just signed with Matchroom. Number 1 versus number 2. They're supposed to face Metallion versus Canizales. Good fight. That fight supposed to be coming up. I forgot the date. And that supposed to be the mandatory for Kenshiro. You know what I'm saying? Kenshiro got a WBC mandatory too, Hickey Butler. So that's get interesting if they don't get these belts right now. And then we got 105. So we're supposed to get this. So I think this fight is done. I think I read on Boxing Scene that this fight is done. CP Freshmart, the super champion, versus Eric Rosa. I'm with that fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that fight been long overdue. So maybe on one of these PBC cards we may see it. For sure. That's a good fight. Now my man Rosa is a young cat, you know what I'm saying? Can box. He had a tough fight against Sadalo, what's his name? Vic Sadalo, the kid from Philippines. That was a tough fight. They traded knockdowns. I like the fight though. He showed some grit in that fight. He's facing a technician though. CP Freshmar is a technician, long reigning champion. I like it though. That's a passing of the torch right there. You got the young fighter versus this guy that's been champion for a long time. I like it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. So with these rankings though, the WBA, like it wasn't nothing too crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? That I expect, I was expecting a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. That's kind of cool. They're keeping it consistent. He said, Nonito number 3. Yeah, I seen that. I know he got the. I ain't really mentioned that because I seen he trying to go down the WBC route. So that's why I ain't really say nothing. Yeah, that's why I ain't even say nothing because they already basically made the fight with him and Jason Maloney. So yeah, but I see that too. He's a fan favorite on Chicken Talk. Yeah, yeah. I like Sonny too. PDH Big Dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. Ray Ford versus Lee Wood. I'm with that shit. I don't know if it'd be for the regular title, but I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I thought those guys supposed to have interim fights already, Leo and Lee Wood. Like right now, I think if they don't fight, somebody gonna lose a title. You know what I'm saying? So they're supposed to have a purse bid coming up, man. I'm gonna wait to see what happens with that. But if Lee Wood, but it's telling you everything. If Lee Wood already scheduled a fight date already, that means he ain't trying to fight Leo Santa Cruz. Because the fight him and Leo Santa Cruz had, it was going to be on PBC. So what's the difference now? And they had worked out a deal, so it won't go to purse bid. But he already talking about coming back in January 28th. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We're gonna see, man. That's why it's good to pay attention to these conventions and shit. They're gonna start putting stuff out. You know what I'm saying? He said who gonna be on the tank card? I'm not even sure all the way. I heard Boots, Mia Ellis, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Williams, Vito Melnicki. Those are the names I'm hearing so far, but I haven't got nothing official, so we'll see. Hopefully they'll announce it pretty soon. You know, we'll see. I mean, like Sabrina Matisse versus Jeremiah Ponce, like that fight can go on Tank's undercard. That'd be explosive, along with Boots. I mean, I would take that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Oshaki Foster versus Ray Vargas, those fights is already made already. So if they can get on those undercards, it'll just make it even better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So yeah, man, these rankings though is real easy to find. Go to the WBA website. You know what I'm saying? Just tap in with it if you're trying to, see where your favorite fighter is at. I like to pay attention to it because it helped me forecast certain matchups that's coming or on the horizon. Try to beat these promoters and managers to the punch, and then just put it out and just let everybody know what's going on or what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be a reason why Rolly Romero jumps up to number 9 at 140. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they do that. They ain't just doing it. And you see, and then they flip flop. Let me go back to it. They flip flop Deontay Wilder and Bacoli. It's a reason why they did that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know Deontay probably not going down that route, the WBA route, because he trying to get. I think he's trying to get Joshua, and then if he don't get Joshua, he'll fall back on Andy Ruiz. But they swapped the order. Last month it was Deontay number 2, because Helenius was number 2. He took that spot. And then Bacoli, he was number 3 last month, and he swapped with Deontay. So Michael Hunter was supposed to face, like you can piece this shit together, yo. Real talk. Michael Hunter was supposed to face Huey Fury. Huey Fury, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on. So it makes sense for him to run it back with Bacoli, especially after Bacoli coming off that good victory over Tony Yoka. And then Michael Hunter, he didn't look so good against Jerry Forrest. So now it make the fight even more interesting. And they fought each other already. They can run it back. It's some storyline to it because Bacoli, he hurt his shoulder in that fight. So and I thought he was doing good too. And then, but Michael Hunter ended up stopping him. So now you got that storyline. So, yeah, bro, that's some shit you can pick up when you pay attention to the rankings like that. If that's what you about. I mean, I ain't forcing this on nobody, but this is what I like to do. I be figuring shit out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know some people ask me, yo, how you be knowing this stuff and how this and that. Some of it is this. Some of it is like networking behind the scenes. Sometimes it's just going straight to the fighter. Sometimes it's figuring it out on my own. It's a bunch of shit. It just all ties into just trying to put out good information and boxing content to whoever rock with me. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. So that's what it is. I appreciate the support for sure. Joseph Brown in the building. What's good with you, bro? You see that Terrence Crawford undercard? It came out 3 weeks prior, just like those other undercards we doing. Same thing. Same thing. I remember you was asking about that shit. Um, the Dead Morrell undercard was announced same way, 3 weeks prior. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Every promotion company do that shit like that. Just about. You know what I'm saying? I like to know ahead of time too, but I already know I'm gonna watch it anyway, so they already got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sucker. I can't get away from the shit. This is me. Cause I'll be watching that shit anyway, so it's all good. But I want to salute everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all time. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't done it already. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the playback. Feel free to drop a comment. He said, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I saw your page. I appreciate that, bro. Feel free to drop a comment, listen to the playback, all that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all guys coming through. And it's actually helping me out too. So I can, you know what I'm saying, drop my shit. And you guys coming back and forth with the questions. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So once again, salute to everybody coming through. That's my time, and I'm out.